Ladies and gentlemen, meet DeMarco Majors. Okay.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I have some friends who have logged in from Pasadena, California. My friends Barry and Van. Hey guys, welcome. So glad you could join us. DeMarco, can you tell us, how did you become a groundbreaking athlete dealing with homophobia and prejudice within the professional sports arena?
That is a great question. Honestly, I didn't know that what I was doing was groundbreaking. When you've lived in trauma and you've lived in the hood and you've lived through turmoil, going through prejudice and homophobia in basketball is like a cakewalk. So I didn't believe that it was groundbreaking.
Okay.
However, being in that arena allowed me to see where the pain was. And it taught me how to have empathy. And because I was able to see that, then I was able to love the person before. And excuse me when I say love the person before we get into a fight. Because that's particularly kind of what happens, because it became violent for me at different points in my career. But as far as groundbreaking, just, my God, I still can't believe that I was fortunate enough to be athletic enough to play professional basketball and to have been born in Indiana. Because when you're born Black, when you're born poor, when you're born gay, and you get to touch and see your dream, Indiana prepared me for racism. It prepared me for prejudice. It prepared me for turmoil. So when 2 and 3 came at me, I told them they better go get 5, 6, 7, 8, because I'm good.
Come on.
And that's not about being arrogant. It's just that at that point in time, I knew that the enemy wanted my territory, and I fought for it, and I'm not giving it to them.
Nice.
So you've actually mentioned trauma a few times. What trauma are you referring to?
Whew. All right, we're gonna have to go to somebody else because you asking these tough questions too early.
You said you would answer anything, and then I'm inviting everybody else to ask some good questions.
We only got 40 minutes. Okay, we got 40, and we're gonna pull it out of you. Okay, so here we go.
When I say trauma is in, I had dealt with abandonment. I dealt with abandonment, and what I thought was abandonment as well, because not everything that I didn't know, everything was a part of that trauma or being traumatized by it. So there was abandonment. I dealt with, hey, I was given away on Christmas Day when I was 13. So I had to deal with that. There was, in my adult career, when I came out and I was playing pro ball, there was sexual assault, there was depression, there was anxiety, there was addiction. So I've dealt with a lot of different traumas stemming from youth and trauma bonding. And that's something I didn't know. I didn't know that I had trauma bonded with the coaches of my team, because I was used to, being yelled at and being screamed at and people saying this is tough love, but love doesn't have to be tough. And so because of the trauma in my life, I bonded with those, kind of over-functioning people that were abusive verbally abusive. So that was part of the trauma that I was dealing with. And then as a professional athlete, you go through performance anxiety, you go through depression, you're anxious all the time. And no one talks about it because they don't care.
Right.
It took a 17-year-old like Naomi Osaka to actually protect her peace